Hey YouTube, it's the quasi-random farm again. So here's another tip for homesteading. I initially started out above-ground above-ground planters, and I purchased some pretty pricey, unnecessarily pricey, metallic ones. So these I do not like for multiple reasons. One, they're slightly heavy and inconvenient. Two, you got sporadic, random, sharp edges, corners, easily nick yourself. Three, with having 75 seemingly screws for each single one of these, it took so long. I've got several going all the way down. It took so long to get all that put together. I literally started rubbing the inside of my fingers raw and the skin started coming off and I had blisters. It was absolutely terrible. They also don't hold up in the sense of like aesthetic beauty. On the outside, the blemishes and stuff start. It gets a little weird, a little wonky. They seemed to serve their purpose and be decent when I got them, but I thought of a better solution. So let's make our way over here. And I want to say those on sale were $55 to $60 a piece, possibly a little more, kind of foggy. I'm not 100% sure. So what I ended up doing, I like it better. Personally, it suits my aesthetic preference a little better. I like the look of the wood. I like the wood grainy look. You can easily stain them if you prefer something darker. So got some 2x6s and ended up just cutting them to size. So in this exact example, they're double stacked. So you're looking at roughly, careful Thor, you're looking at roughly 12 inches tall, and it's 3 foot by 3 foot approximately. And if I needed something, say I didn't need as much space, I could easily destack them because they're not connected as far as the bottom to the top. I use 3.5 inch screws, 2 on each side to drill it in to hold it together. Super sturdy and really easy to transport. Tremendously cheaper. I can easily do, and again, it depends on the particulars of the sizing that you want. You could easily do 3 to 4 for the price of one metal one. And again, personal preference, I think it looks better and it is the approximate sizing that you need versus having to get some metal ones online, or Tractor Supply or wherever you would go. And it may not be the approximate sizing that you want for your needs or whatever you're going to grow for your family. The wood just works better. And again, super uniform to size. So like for these are still 2x6s, but it's 4 foot by 10 foot. And with these, I've got some grow poles, and same concept as with one of our other videos where we talked about the spade bit. Took a spade bit, drilled them into these little wooden poles. They're going to be used as grow poles for beans. So it's as simple as spreading it out so when you plant your beans, they can grow up the pole and have optimal yield. And you can make as many box planters as you like. Again, tremendously cheaper purchasing the lumber, providing you got the equipment, just cut it yourself. You'll save so much money. It's exactly what you need in the exact capacity you need it. And again, at any time, if I decided I needed to double my space, or if I had something that simply needed deeper rooting or whatever the system is, you could stack 3 of them to have it 18 inches tall. You could stack 4 if you had to get it 2 foot tall, or destack. And again, you've got twice as many 6 inch tall 3x3 planters, whatever you need. It's so much better. Just do it yourself. Purchase the lumber, cut it to size. Takes a little bit more time, but you're looking at, again, $55 to $60 for the ones over there. That's for each individual one versus getting a couple $100 in wood, and you can have dozens. Just a tip, like, share, and subscribe. If anybody else has any other tips, anybody has any other suggestions for better planter creation. I personally like the organization of having the above ground box planters versus just having the vegetables and such just kind of sporadically growing, even in rows. It just helps me keep it organized so I can see where things are and what's what. Anyway, thanks.